Right now at 5:30, as we look to prepare for today's weather, many still reeling from yesterday's storms, which included a tornado. We'll have a look at that damage in just a few.
There's still an unsettled situation out there. Also on WKYT this morning, we're tracking a disturbing case out of Lexington right now. A man has been arrested on charges of kidnapping and human trafficking.
Starting to hear the rain on the rooftops of the studio right now, live here in Lexington. Also, the heaviest rain down toward the southwest. That's our main focus, the southern zones. That's where we have that flash flood watch, and I'll have that risk coming up next.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you and welcome in. It's good to have you with us here on Thursday. It's July 2nd, heading toward the 4th of July. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Really hearing that rain starting to come down.
You know, I think people who are, and everybody wants to celebrate the 4th locally in some way. It looks like they're going to have to dodge these showers.
Yeah, it may not be a dry 4th necessarily, Micah.
No, it doesn't look that way. It looks like we're going to have at least that chance of rain today all the way through Sunday. Now, Sunday's not as good of a chance as today, Friday, and off towards your Saturday, but you know, it still doesn't look like a good go at it in the next 72 hours. We're getting some rain on the rooftops here in Lexington and also the Bluegrass region, but the heaviest bout of rain right now and the most widespread is down toward the southwest. That's where we do not want it, and it's moving toward an area that we don't want it. Now, there's no flash flood warning in effect, but heads up Somerset. If this lasts for a little bit, that could be another issue as you're getting out and about on the roadways this morning. 24-hour planner takes you in toward your afternoon. We'll be there in the 70s with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Off into the night and into tomorrow, no rest for the weary. Here comes some more rain, and I'll talk all about that when we can finally get a break, and also July 4th forecast comes up.
Well, we're looking for that break because it just keeps coming. You know, Micah just saying that today is a first alert severe weather day once again, and we're set to get more rain and storms in areas where some storms have already been rolling through.
WKYT's Mark Barber at our live desk with a look at some recent damage. Mark, what kind of reports have been coming in?
Good morning, Rebecca. The most serious reports of damage are coming out of an area west of Somerset. Police in Nancy say a barn was damaged and several trees were knocked over when a tornado touched down. The small twister was caught on camera as it tore through the community that is near Somerset yesterday afternoon. The storm's wind reached speeds between 65 and 85 miles per hour. Somerset was also pounded by the storm, but their main concern was flooding. One woman sent us this photo of her neighbor rescuing another neighbor's dogs. We're told that they were trapped in high water and their owners were away from home. Officers tell us that there was major flooding in several areas, including US 27 by the mall. That's where at least one driver got stuck in deep water. Police say fortunately no one was hurt and the water has gone down. Now, they say they are bracing for the next round of storms that are expected to bring even more rain this morning. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. And Kentucky isn't the only state reeling from strong storms and even tornadoes. A tornado touched down in Missouri. That happened in the community of Lee's Summit near Kansas City. Trees were uprooted and gas pipes pulled out of the ground, and roofs were torn off some buildings there. Emergency crews had to rescue a woman who was trapped in a store and then swept into a creek. That tornado only lasted a short time there.
On this first alert severe weather day, our weather team tracking the storms as they move across the Commonwealth. If you can't stay with our live coverage of the latest forecast, you can always track weather in the area by using the Radar app. Many of you have been sending us pictures and video of what storms look like in your area. You can do that and contribute. Just look for the Eyewitness tab on our website. Now, police have arrested a man they suspect of promoting human trafficking in Lexington. We're tracking the case against 46-year-old Walker Wright Jr. He is charged with kidnapping, rape, and several other offenses this morning. WKYT's Victor Puente is live with what we know so far in the case. Victor, how old is the girl he's charged with kidnapping?
Well, not only is Walker Wright accused of human trafficking, he's also been charged with raping that 15-year-old girl. Lexington police arrested Walker Wright Jr. yesterday at his home on King Tree Drive. The first of the charges listed on his arrest citation is kidnapping. That citation says Walker Wright Jr. unlawfully restrained a 15-year-old female. The second charge is promoting human trafficking. Police say Wright harbored that girl knowing she would be trafficked. The third charge on that document is rape. They say he engaged in sexual intercourse with that teen. That charge also says she has an intellectual disability. The last two charges are unlawful transaction with a minor, first and second degree. Police say Wright smoked crack cocaine and marijuana with the teen. We've tried to get more information regarding how Wright knew the victim, but as a matter of policy, Lexington police normally don't release much information with a case that involves sexual abuse. Now, Wright will be arraigned later today here at the courthouse. Live in Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Well, rain-soaked roads may be to blame for a deadly crash in Clark County. This crash happened yesterday evening on US 60 between Lexington and Winchester. Police say a truck lost control and hit a car head-on. The driver of the truck, 48-year-old James Church of Ohio, died at the scene. Officers tell us it's important to be extremely careful whenever the roads are wet.
Obviously, when it's raining and storming, that your stopping distance is not the same. It takes you longer to stop because the wheels will slide on the wet pavement. So slowing down is very important, especially when it rains and there's a lot of water on the roadway.
The driver of the other car was taken to UK hospital. We're not sure how badly that person was injured.
5:36 on WKYT this morning. The family of a Lexington murder victim is pleading with the community for help in finding his killer. Police say 42-year-old Kwame El-Amin was shot on Father's Day while watching a Dirt Bowl League basketball game at Douglas Park. He died at UK hospital 4 days later. Lexington police have not made any arrests in the case. His family says with so many people in the park on that night, someone should be able to provide some clues.
Kwame has a fiancée who is still dealing with the reality of his absence, 2 parents who are still alive, 6 sisters who are still hurting, and 3 children who will never again feel the love of their father.
4 other people were also shot at the park on that night, but police say they all survived.
New this morning, Georgetown police are looking for someone who stole cash from a fireworks tent. This happened around 2:30 this morning in the parking lot of the Georgetown Kroger. The man working the tent tells us that someone with a pocket knife came up to him and stole $15 in cash and ran off. He says the person was wearing a mask and gloves. Police tell us other than that, they don't really have a good description of the thief.
Interstate 71 has reopened in Henry County after a deadly crash involving 8 vehicles. That happened around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon in the southbound lanes near Campbellsburg. Police are still trying to figure out how the crash happened, but 4 commercial vehicles and 4 cars were involved. 1 person died and 3 others were taken to the hospital.
Caught on surveillance video, 5 thieves broke into a Lexington clothing store. We first told you about the burglary at Life's Journey on North Forbes Road yesterday morning. Burglars kicked open the back door and then rummaged through the store. They took off with clothing. One of the owners says this is not the first time they've had to deal with burglars. He also says they're not stocking the store until it's more secure. Police are still looking for whoever's responsible.
And some breaking international news that we are tracking this morning. We have learned that 36 people are feared dead and 19 others are missing after a ferry has capsized in the Philippines. The boat was carrying 173 passengers. It had just left port when it capsized. The National Red Cross chairman says the boat overturned because of heavy winds in the area. Around 50 people have been rescued at this point. We're working on gathering more details. We'll update you on the latest information as soon as it comes into our newsroom this morning. Some scary news as many of you are hitting the beaches for the holiday weekend. Experts have confirmed the number of shark attacks this year is on the rise. The average number of attacks each year is usually about 30 to 40. We have already seen 23 this year, and summer is just beginning. North Carolina has had 6, and they usually only have 1 or 2 a year. The latest attack happened there yesterday. A 68-year-old man was injured. Experts say saltier seawater in the Carolinas may be attracting the sharks.
If you're planning on setting off fireworks this weekend, it may be a good idea to keep your neighbors in mind. Fireworks can have unintended consequences for specifically war veterans. Booming sounds from the explosions can send many who suffer from PTSD into full combat mode. Many are now speaking out against fireworks and placing special signs in their front yards asking neighbors to be courteous with those fireworks.
The time this morning is 5:39 on WKYT, and just before the 4th of July weekend, the Justice Department is launching an investigation into several airlines. Officials say many of them might be conspiring to keep the prices high. American, Southwest, United, and Delta received letters from the department. Government figures show typical airfare rose 13% from 2009 to 2014, and over the last 2 years, U.S. airlines have earned record profits of nearly $20 billion. But one expert says technology makes it too hard to conspire.
Technology today is so pervasive that airlines can watch what their competitors are doing in real time and make decisions almost instantly that change their level of capacity based on what somebody else is doing.
The 4 affected airlines now control more than 80% of seats for domestic travel. Many smaller airlines say they did not receive letters from the Department of Justice.
Another organization is cutting ties with presidential hopeful and business mogul Donald Trump. Macys department store has now decided to pull his clothing line and other merchandise. Trump came under fire when he referred to illegal immigrants from Mexico and other countries as criminals, rapists, and drug dealers. Macys says it stands for diversity and has no tolerance for discrimination. But Trump fired back, saying it was actually his decision to terminate the business relationship.
All right, let's check traffic this morning at now 5:41 and see what is going on out there. And here's a look. We know the rain is an issue, and so that could be slowing you down, and certainly do need to be cautious in that regard.
Yeah, obviously we've brought you some news this morning illustrating that point, that those slick roads can cause accidents. So just remain cautious out there. The Waze app not showing too many issues for you other than, you know, what we're seeing right now with some heavy rains.
Just be careful. We know that the roads could be slick, and we could start to see some increased travel, especially on the interstates, the main roads, as folks are getting out of town or coming into town.
Yeah.
Big crowds out there. Good to have you on WKYT on this Thursday morning.
It's a new great debate that's shaking the nation. We'll show you why some foodies are furious about a New York Times guacamole recipe. Coming up in 5 minutes.
We have some rain moving into areas we do not want the rain, and that's down in the southern zones where we have already had flooding concerns the past 12 to 24 hours. Here comes some more rain. That flood threat is my main concern. I'll have that coming up next.